my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? Happy Valentine's Day, my darlings. I hope that love hugs you and embraces you and keeps you warm at night and keeps you fresh and crisp during the day all year long, my darling. With the right love and support, you can be anything. You can do anything. For sure, you can feel like you can. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, my name is Fumidesaluvold. You guys are so very welcome. Come on through, grab a drink and have some Valentine's Day love. When I tell you, this is the best Valentine's Day cushy mushy love story I have heard in a hot minute since my love story to Ula. Ula was very wonderful and generous this Valentine's. I got a fabulous present. I got a couple of presents and Adrian got a bicycle. Yes, we gave him to a little Valentine's little something, you know, just to show our appreciation and all of that. For me, stop dragging, get to the point. Guess what? Kevin Hunter has been denied alimony payments by the judge. Oh, Lord have mercy. When I tell you, this was fabulosity to the hilt. I've been waiting on this. Now, I tell you, how do I feel about Wendy Williams? I think that she did a phenomenal job. She did a phenomenal job with the show that she had for 14 years. I fell in love with her when they were kind of trying the show out and Omarosa came onto the show. That's how this thing just went into a steady stream of fabulosity. Omarosa came up there trying to launch her book and they got into a little tit-a-tat. And Wendy handled the situation fabulously. And the next thing we heard, I remember I was living in California at that time. They said, yeah, this is going to be a mainstream show. And she was there for 14 years. Her wonderful husband that time, they were married for 21 years. And towards the end or towards the height of the success of the Wendy Williams show, girlfriend was earning $10 million a year, which kind of broke down to like 55,000 plus an episode. To me, that doesn't sound like much because there are YouTubers up in these streets that are earning more than $55,000 an episode. You think I'm kidding? No, I am not. I'm serious. They're earning that kind of coin. Anyway, as we all know, Kevin Hunter said, Wendy, I don't love you no more. Don't love you, don't love your big feet no more. I just don't love you. I have found my spiritual partner of whom he went to go and have a baby with. What's the girl's name again? What's the girl's name? I keep on forgetting because it's not memorable. Because you see, what Kevin did was dirty. Wait, hold on. I wrote her name down because I knew I would forget and I did forget. Sharina Hudson. Sharina Hudson had a baby with him. And so what had happened was when they divorced, during the divorce proceedings, ask, what am I gonna get, blah, blah, blah. It was stipulated that, you know what, Kevin, you will get the alimony payments so far as I'm working, so far as I'm on television, so far as I have a Wendy Williams show, so far as I have any kind of show. I will be here to give you the alimony payments. You, your baby, I will still give you money to take care of them. Despite the fact that you cheated on me. Despite the fact that I'm hiding in plain sight my broken heart. Despite the fact that you've done this to our son. Despite the fact that I have to show up and behave like a monkey in a zoo and just pretend that everything's copacetic while my heart is broken. Despite all of that, plus my health issues, plus my feet, plus my sobriety, I will pay you that coin. Wells Fargo said, They came up there and said, absolutely not. We don't even trust you, Wendy, and we are going to take over your finances because you're not in a position to do anything as far as we are concerned with a sound mind. I lived for it. I know Wells Fargo had no business going up in there, but as far as I'm concerned, it kind of worked out. And so here, Kevin, oh, wait. Because I know, wait, let me just bring my computer and let me read because he said, apart from no insurance for hip surgery. Is my dress lopsided? Wait, hold on. Let me just tweak it. Punch it in there so that there's some kind of waistline. Wait, hold on. That's it. It's a rouge dress. Aha. There you go. I think. You know what? It will work. All right. So let us go. And Kevin says, poor Kevin. Like we should feel sorry for him. Absolutely not. I have fallen behind on most of my bills. I currently live in a community that requires payments to the Homeowners Association, and I'm behind on that bill. If the Homeowners Association fees are not paid, foreclosure will soon follow. I hope that it is imminent and you are out 100%. Oh yeah, what you did to Wendy with no clear conscience, absolutely. Then you're beginning to squeeze here and there. Oh, I need this money. Oh, I need that. Go and get a job. Go and get a job. Now, I understand you would say you created the Wendy show. You pushed for her. It was the two of you. Blah, da, yada, yada, yada. Well, this is the thing. When did Wendy Williams' show end? It was October of 2021. 7 months after that, you have now been crying that you don't have any money because she gave you a bulk. You had a bulk, and then you had monthly alimony payments. Are you trying to tell me that you didn't save anything from there? Are you trying to tell me that your lawyers, when they told you to sign, you did not say, let me read the fine print. Let me find what is going up in here. Let me just make sure that everything is copacetic. Because I'm a little too old, and guess what? A woman like Wendy Williams doesn't come every day. She's super talented, and she held that show for 14 years. You think that you're Mr. Magic Man, you've got a wand, and so you can just miraculously make, what's her name again? I keep on forgetting. Sherina Hudson, the next Wendy Williams. It doesn't go down like that. This is work. You gotta have the hair, the face, the body, the personality, the knowledge, the wherewithal, the research. You got all of that on a daily show that where most probably you're filming multiple shows. Wendy did all of that. And she entertained us. I'll give her that. And I'm sorry that Wendy is going through what she's going through. Wendy, you know what you got to do? You got to stay strong, sis. You got to stay strong and come out of this. Personal advice. Do not move right now. Let Kevin suffer. If this was your plan, I love it. Stay right there and claim that you're sick. Claim that your feet, your feet are hurting. Claim it. Because there has to be karma, some way, shape, or form. And the judge looked at him. And there he was talking about, I haven't got money for my bills, my utility bills, my hip replacement. How old are you, Kevin? No money. No money. Karma is real every single day. And you know, I have learned this long way back. I think I've told you the story. When I was accosted from bad friends, well, I thought they were friends, frenemies. And I wept and I cried on Ola's shoulder and I said, oh, look at what they did to me. And Ola said, trust me, girl, when I tell you, wipe your tears, we got work to do. I said, Ola, why are you so heartless? He said, look, don't worry about that, because he was absolutely right. You know why? God intervened. And the karma that they received, I was like, Lord have mercy. Fumi, don't worry about anybody that does you wrong no more. Because the Lord up above will sort it out. And that's what's happening to Kevin. He deserves it. It's the heartlessness of it all. Do I understand contracts? Do I believe that, yes, he should have been paid A, B, and C? Did he contribute to the show? Yes, he did. But the thing was that Wendy was the show. And you tampered with that when you tampered with your marriage in a careless and disgraceful and embarrassing and humiliating way. I don't know if I can come up here and be talking about, hello, my darlings, how are you? How are we? Fumidesaluvold, blah, blah, blah. You're so welcome, intro. If Ula left me, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. And then he went with somebody else. And then he had another baby. And then now Adrian has a half brother. And then I have to be paying alimony payments. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could come up here and be smiling and laughing with you all when my heart was broken, because that is my egg. That is the most fragile, beautiful, most valuable thing in my life. That is where I draw my energy from. And it has been taken away through betrayal. I didn't see it coming. Or maybe I did. Maybe there were red flags, Wendy. I don't know. But that's what happens when you are a personality. You are hiding in plain sight. So guess what? Translation, you are masking. And that's a tough one to take. No wonder Wendy just fell all the way down and became sick and became all of these things. She couldn't handle the pressure. And so she deserves a little retribution. Kevin, I have said it a billion times. You can fall in and out of love. To be in a relationship for a number of years, things change. He changes, you change, the relationship changes, children and all of that, it changes. With myself and Ula, it changes. Every other couple of months, we come and revisit situations. We talk about it, then we're like, we're good, we move on. You have to be healthy that way, unless you're going to lose yourselves. I get it. But never. Well, I feel differently anyway. I couldn't do it to my son. I couldn't do it to Adrian. Because when we were looking for Adrian, we promised him everything. And one of those things was, you will have a beautiful home full of love. That I promised. I promised Adrian. Ula promised Adrian. And we have to stick by that. Everything else, we just have to work out. Why? Because we're adults. And why is my face shiny? There you go. A little better. What do you think? Do we live for the palette? The palette is by Solana Beauty. When I tell you, oh my God, the red, the oranges. Are we living? Are we loving? And the palette is called Vibrant Glow. And I am using this color called Vibrancy. Do we live? Do we love? I was attracted to it and I used like the oranges and everything. I just live for it. I do live for it. So yeah, that is what's happening to Kevin Hunter. He deserves it. And the judge said that, you know what, they could go into mediation and, you know, try to come together, come to some kind of understanding. Nah. Kevin, you deserve everything that you got. And you can stay with your baby mama. Well, what's her name again? Sharina Hudson. Let's see how far Sharina will do stuff for you. You're shameless. That's another thing. You're very shameless. You want to live off your ex-wife's money with your present spiritual partner and baby. So you want to have a whole other life and get rid of the person that sweated and did all of this. You know, I tell you, there was something that Grace Jones said. A lot of you always tell me, Fumi, you remind us of Grace Jones. I have been told that my entire life, and I think it's an honor because she's a bad babe. And she said, Fumi, you know, one of the things about, again, being a personality, being a talent, when you're on stage, everything relies on your shoulders. It doesn't matter if it starts raining. It doesn't matter if the drummer feels sick. It doesn't matter about anything. It's on your shoulders to carry that show. And she's right. It was on Wendy's shoulders for 14 solid years and she did a fabulous job. And I'm sorry that this is what's happening to you, Wendy. But again, you're a fighter. You got to dig deep inside of you. It's there. I promise you it's there. The way that you were for 14 years, if you continue with Amorosa, it's in there. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Let him go. Let him go. He wasn't anything anyway. He gave you a beautiful son and you move on because you could still live up into your 90s. So you have what? A couple of decades right up in there. Move on. Move on. Get healthy. Stay sober, Wendy. Stay sober. Get your act together and come out here and give it your all. And you will see, I promise you, you will smile again. I promise you, you'll be happy again. Yep. I said it. So Kevin, my strong advice for you. Now that you need hip surgery, I won't be running around these streets. You can't do it. You don't want the other hip to go. Go and look for a job. Okay, go and look for a job. Walmart, Kmart. Okay, but I do not feel sorry for you at all. Karma is fabulous and you deserve everything coming to you. It's a beautiful love story. I live for this. 100%. All right, my darlings, do not forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and let's get it pumping in the comment section. All of my love, darlings. Mwah.